student. How are you?
I am fine, thank you, sir. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, today we're going to be looking at volume and area of a sphere. Volume and area of a sphere. A student is supposed to know what a sphere is. So this thing that I'm holding is a sphere. A sphere is like a football. It's like a football. Anything that is like a football is a sphere, meaning that it's something that can contain air or liquid inside. Is that okay?
Yes.
So a sphere is something that can contain liquid or gas, and it is known as solid shape. Now there is cycle. Sometimes students confuse cycle with sphere. Cycle is a plane shape, whereas sphere is a solid shape. Now in this class, we want to look at the volume. Volume is that quantity of either the liquid or the gas that you put inside a sphere. That quantity is called the volume. Is that okay? Whereas this space here that you are seeing, this space here is called the curved surface of that sphere. This is a curved surface of that sphere. Is that okay?
Yes.
So as we said, today we are looking at volume. So let's draw a sphere on the board. So this is a sphere on the board. Is that okay? Remember, I told you that when we're talking about the area, we're talking about the curved surface. This is a curved surface area. So the curved surface area, the curved surface area of a sphere, I will represent AS as area of a sphere. Is that okay?
Yes.
The curved surface area of a sphere is given as 4 pi r squared. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Whereas the volume of a sphere is given as 4 all over 3 pi r cubed. This is the formula. Now, in these two formulas, that's the curved surface area and the volume. If you look at it, there is a left-hand side and a right-hand side. Now, in a question, sometimes they will give you the left-hand side and ask you to find the radius, or they can give you the right-hand side that contains the radius and ask you to find the curved surface area. Now, in this volume 2 has the same right-hand side. You will also be given the left-hand side and asked to find the radius of that sphere, or you could be given the radius and asked to find the volume. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, another thing you have to know is that between each number and this constant, this pi, this is a pi, is a constant, and the radius, there are what we call invisible multiplication, which if you want to do substitution, you must make the multiplication visible. Is that okay?
Yes,
the same
sir.
thing to here. There are also invisible multiplication that is not seen. If you want to do substitution, you will make sure you make the multiplication symbol visible. Is that okay? So here now we are looking at where your R is the radius. And what is radius? Radius is that straight line from the center of that sphere to that surface area. Is that okay? Whereas pi is known to be a constant. Pi is a constant. It is a constant. And that constant is 2 all over 7, or sometimes it's given as 3.142. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Any question? Any question? So by next class, when we come, we're going to be looking at hemisphere. Hemisphere is half of a sphere. Is half of a sphere. And in that hemisphere, if you observe, when we come to write it, we'll be dividing this by 2. We'll also divide this. So for hemisphere, the curved surface area will be divided by 2. The same thing too, the volume of that hemisphere. That's what we're going to be looking at in the next lesson. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Just to cross-examine you, let me find out who can give us example of a sphere. Example of a sphere. Anybody in the class? Example of a sphere. Anybody that knows it? Nobody? Can you give example of a sphere? Apart from this one, yes? Please hear from Victor.
The earth.
The earth is a sphere. Clap for him. Earth is a sphere. Another example of a sphere is the football.
Yes,
Football that they used to play. It's a sphere. So as we said earlier, in football they put air. So that air is known as the volume. Sometimes in some sphere they can put liquid. Liquid inside a spherical shape. It is known as the volume. Another name for volume is the capacity. It is measured in liters. Is that okay?
Yes,
So we said there are invisible operations here. There are invisible operations here between 4 and 5 and radius. Who can tell us? Who can tell us invisible operation? Or what symbol do we say that is here but is not seen? Who can tell us? Who can tell us? Nobody? Nobody is like you're not paying attention. We said that there are multiplication symbols between 4. So this 4 is like this. 4 times pi times r squared. Is that okay? For this one too, it will be 4 all over 3 times pi times r cubed. Is that clear? Yes. Yes, thank you and do have a good day.
Thank you, sir.